I was noticing prior to Christmas that I was feeling tired, and I had a sore throat, and it kind of started progressing into a hoarseness of voice and just wouldn't go away. I started coughing up blood, so I ended up in the emergency room. Started to get pretty concerned pretty fast. They put me out, and I woke up quite a while later in the intensive care unit. They finally had their pathology results back to confirm that it in fact was cancer. With all of the other tests, they had figured out by that point it was stage 4 cancer. So just about as serious as it gets, and we had to start coming up with treatment plans. That treatment plan included chemo and radiation all at the same time. And the doctors all said that it would be unbelievably tough.
We had the wing commander, the vice wing commander, and the operations group commander all come in on that day, and they were like, what do you need us to do? Your job right now is to get better. We can take care of everything else.
To have the Air Force just say, you get better, we'll take care of all the medical, we'll take care of your job, you just get better. And that took a while, a number of months. But to never have to think about that is pretty amazing. I can't really put a finger on another company out there that can do that for somebody, and yet the United States Air Force can. They took charge, they did whatever needed to be done. I was laying in my bed, too tired to get up, and I'm watching people mow my lawn. I'm watching people fix things around the house for us.
Clean our house.
Clean our house.
Fix our meals.
Just these people don't need to be told about the wingman concept. They're practicing. There's no briefing that can capture that. They are our family, everyone around us. And I don't use that term loosely. My mom was able to come visit me, but she's a long ways away. And so is my brother and my uncle. But my other family was right there every step of the way. The whole process, we talked about not knowing where the end was. Chemo and radiation finished up, and I still wasn't getting any better. Okay, something's not right. So checked myself back in, and they said, we got a problem. Your thyroid has completely gone crazy, probably the radiation that we gave it. We're going to try to keep you from having a heart attack with the heart that was just going crazy, and ended back up in the hospital, which was very upsetting because I'd already done that, and now I'm back for something that, well, how come this too? And all of a sudden you start getting this idea that, okay, made it through that, can make it through this. But after another week in the hospital, all of a sudden, okay, we're done with that. And then you're kind of waiting around for that next PET scan, which you got to do about 3 months after to let everything kind of heal up a little bit and see what's actually going on. Did it work? And got in there, and they said, well, the great news is the big tumor's gone, but we've got some lymph nodes here that are still kind of big. And while they don't look cancerous, they are bigger than they should be. And so we decided to do another surgery to just go ahead and take that stuff out. You just come to a point where you want to get the cancer behind you, and you just want to be normal again, And so started asking, all right, what's next? And I pinned on Colonel that fall, which was great. And then they ended up saying, why don't we just reset the school plan for you? So loaded me back into the assignment here to go to Air War College. It was wonderful to go back to work, and it really wasn't work. It was this idea that I get to give back to the thing that gave me medical care, that literally gave us food. Whatever we needed, it gave us, and now I get to give that back.